Welcome everybody to a new video, and today we're going to show you everything that you can get, try and buy out in the Resident Evil Village demo. So if you know, there is a Resident Evil Village extended demo now live on different platforms, and well, it's only 60 minutes, so you can only try it out for 60 minutes, but if you have multiple PlayStation accounts or multiple other accounts, you can just basically play the demo over and over again. And that is what David and I did in order to basically check out all the wares that the Duke is selling, all the weapons and all the expansions. And in this video, we really want to show and describe what kind of weapons those are and what kind of upgrades those are and how you can put them to good use. So that's what we're going to do in this video. So you can see here the Duke already smoking his big fat cigar, because he's of course a very wealthy man. And the Duke, he basically buys and sells stuff from you. And for example, as Ethan, you can gather these crystal skulls throughout the game. And a normal crystal skull he will buy for 900 lei, the currency of the game. And a perfect crystal skull he will buy from you for even 10,000 lei. So those are probably a lot rarer in the final game. And then there's also crystal fragments that he will buy for a lower price. And using that, by selling those treasures to him, you will be able to buy a lot of different items. And in this demo, we can get a look at all these items. So over here, we can already see that this is one of the most expensive items in the game, right, David?
Yes, in the demo, it's most definitely the most expensive one. And it's probably the most handy one in the final game. This is, of course, a suitcase, which you'll use to put your items in and your weapons in that you find.
That's right, and this suitcase actually dramatically increases the amount of stuff that you can carry, because the normal suitcase only has 45 blocks, but this suitcase offers a staggering 84 blocks, so that's an 87% increase over the original suitcase. So as Ethan, you can carry a lot more weapons and a lot more stuff, so it's maybe handy to get this early on in the game, so you can already carry a lot of stuff with you and be prepared basically for all kinds of situations, because you can carry a lot more weapons and ammo with you. So that's always a good thing to have with you. And then moving on, we can see here some blueprints for ammo. So David, what can we really tell about these blueprints over here?
Yeah, so you can buy these blueprints to make bullets and different kind of weaponry. You see here shotgun bullets and sniper bullets next to it. For those, you're gonna combine gunpowder and chemical fluid you can find throughout the game. But there's also a mine in this demo, which you can actually build in this demo. You're gonna need some rusted scrap for it, combined with metal scrap. And there's actually one piece of metal scrap you can find. It's in the dungeon in a box. And with that, you can fabricate a mine and use it.
That's right. So there are basically two places where you can get the mine. So the first possibility in the castle demo is to obtain this blueprint, then gather some metal scrap down below in the dungeon, combine it with some other items, and then craft a mine, and then laying it in front of some of those vampire demons or whatever they are inside the dungeon. So that's how you can get it over here. And then you can also find a mine in the village demo. So you can see that one over here, and you can basically lay a trap for those werewolf people over there. And then you have some standard items, such as here you have the first aid disinfectant, and that's also Ethan also used that one a lot in Resident Evil 7 because his hand got cut off. Then you have some handgun bullets for the price of 150 lei, some shotgun bullets for the price of 800 lei, and then we have the shotgun. First of all, you can buy the shotgun, and then you can upgrade it in the menu. So over here you can upgrade, for example, the power, the rate of fire, the reload speed, and the ammo capacity. So in the next gameplay clip, I'm going to show you first the normal shotgun without any upgrades, and then in the clip after that I'm gonna show you the fully upgraded shotgun.
Yes, and of course, all these weapons also have their own attachments you can buy, which improves different parts of the weapon.
That's right, so you have here a hair trigger for the shotgun, and basically what that allows you is to increase the rate of fire. So you will be able to fire more rapidly with your shotgun if you have this equipped. And we actually compared like the one without this hair trigger, so the shotgun without the hair trigger, and the one with the hair trigger, as you can see here side by side. And you can see that on the right, the shotgun with the hair trigger shoots a lot quicker than the shotgun on the left. So definitely an interesting customizable part to have equipped. And then there's also an extension or a customizable part for the handgun. So this is a high capacity mag, basically allows you to get to use a lot more bullets. Not that interesting, but for sure if you have a lot of handgun bullets, as you sometimes definitely do in Resident Evil games, this can be useful. And speaking about the handgun, as you can see over here, you can also upgrade that one, so to the second level, so the power, rate of fire, reload speed and ammo capacity. And we did that as well, and we tried it out in the dungeon beneath the castle. And actually we found out that it doesn't make that much difference, because you can keep shooting, but these vampiric enemies are actually still quite strong. So not sure if it makes that much difference, but I'm sure that if you upgrade it to the third or fourth level, it will have a lot more impact indeed.
Yes, and while your handgun might not be that strong, there are other ways you can actually kill enemies in Resident Evil Village. And there's one in the demo we found out.
Yeah, and that one is indeed very interesting. So I couldn't use my handgun here anymore, so I basically had to go a little bit back into this room with the flame lamp over here. And if you lure them inside there, they will actually catch fire. And I'm sure it does a lot of damage, because they only needed a couple of more handgun shots to finish off. So that is interesting to see that you can use the environment in that kind of way. And I actually didn't expect that this would be possible, but it really is. They do catch fire and then you can kill them off quite easily like this. So something to keep in mind also for the final game indeed.
There's actually one more item, weapon left in the dungeon that isn't available at the Duke, and that's pipe bomb, which is stored in one of the boxes in the dungeon.
That's right, it's almost a little bit like a grenade, and indeed if you throw it, it will give a large explosion and enemies will basically fly away. So it's interesting that you can also find that one in the demo. And with that said, that's basically all the items and upgrades that you can find in this demo. And I'm sure there will be a lot more in the final game. And when the final game comes out, we will have a lot more to talk about Resident Evil Village. So keep checking out our channel. Of course, subscribe to us. And then give us a big fat like. And of course, leave a comment. And thank you so much for watching. And we'll see you next time.